Hello everyone, how's it going? Did you have a good week? A few years back, I had a chance to speak at an event with about 100 people. I asked them a question. Raise your hand if you feel busier now than you did 3 years ago. Guess what? Over 90% of the hands went up. That really says something, doesn't it? As we grow, take on new roles like getting married or having kids, or climb the career ladder, we end up with more responsibilities. Plus, with the internet and smartphones everywhere, we are constantly bombarded with information. Our brains are always on, processing stuff, staying connected with people, and getting messages from clients or bosses at all hours. It's like we are expected to reply instantly. The line between work and life gets blurry. Some of us are working right up until bedtime, and others wake up and dive straight into work emails. Especially in today's globalized world, competition is fierce in every industry. To stay relevant, we got to keep leveling up our skills. Work hours are getting longer in many fields, leaving us with less time to rest or recharge. And let's talk about the economy right now. High inflation means prices are soaring, but salary, they are only creeping up a tiny bit. Companies are stuck too. They can't raise prices much because of the competition. So, what's an average worker supposed to do in a situation like this? Hi, I'm Philip. If you are like me, feeling weighed down by all this pressure and looking for a way to balance work, life, and health without sacrificing your well-being just to keep up with job demands, this episode might have some helpful ideas for you. We can't let ourselves drown in the sea of busy work. We got to remind ourselves to build our value and sharpen our expertise. So, how exactly can we do that? Let's dive into a great book called Peak Secret from the New Science of Expertise, written by Anders Ericsson. Ericsson says, patience and persistence are the keys to excellence. It's not about finding talent, it's about finding the right methods. The difference between a genius and an average person isn't genes or natural gifts, it's deliberate practice. After 30 years of research, he found that what we call talent is really just the brain and body's ability to adapt. With the right kind of practice, deliberate practice, anyone can improve their skill, even unlock abilities they didn't think they had, and reach peak performance. To make it easy for you, I've read the book, digested it, and mixed in some of my own experience. Here are 4 key takeaways. 1. Step out of your comfort zone and set clear goals. The first step in deliberate practice is setting specific, measurable goals, not just vague stuff like I want to get better. It's got to be challenging, not just repeating what you already know. Pick tasks that stretch you a bit, ones you can't do perfectly yet, because that's how you grow. For example, if you are learning violin, don't just say, I will improve my playing. Set a goal like, by next lesson, I will play this tricky part of a song perfectly at 120 beats per minute. That gives you something clear to focus on, instead of just fiddling around aimlessly. 2. Break it down and stay focused. Take a big skill and break it into smaller pieces to practice one by one. Like in tennis, work on your serve, then your forehand, then your footwork, instead of trying to nail everything at once. When you practice, focus hard. Short bursts of intense concentration beat hours of half-hearted effort any day. I heard a story about a company picking someone for a promotion. They passed over a guy with 5 years of experience and chose someone with just 2. The 5-year guy was upset and complained to his boss, "I have been here 5 years, why not me?" His boss calmly said, "True, you have been here 5 years and you work hard. But after your first year of growth, you spend the next 4 just repeating what you already knew. So really, you got 5 years of 1 year experience." In the workplace, we got to keep learning, maybe even ask our boss for new challenges, instead of coasting on what we are already good at. 3. Find a mentor and get feedback. Self-learning is fine, but a mentor or coach can spot your weak points faster, design practice plans, and give expert advice. Deliberate practice needs feedback, knowing how you are doing right away. That could come from a boss, a coach, a recording of yourself, or even self-reflection. Then, tweak your approach based on what you hear. Think of someone learning weightlifting. After each move, the coach says, "Your arms off, use the muscle instead." That instant feedback helps fix things fast. At work, after a big task or meeting, ask your colleagues, boss, or clients, "How did I do?" Use their input to get better next time. 4. Repeat, refine, and build intuition. Once you got feedback, practice that one thing over and over until it's second nature. This isn't mindless repetition, it's targeting your weak spot and improving them. Over time, your brain builds a mental model and intuition for the skill that help you predict, judge, and perform better. It's like how some older folks can read a person's character the moment they meet them. Take Mozart. People call him a genius, but his dad, Leopold, a musician himself, started training him rigorously at age 3 on piano, violin, and music theory. By 11, when Mozart wrote his first opera, Apollo at Hyacinthus, he already put in years of intense practice. That's the real secret behind genius. Long-term dedication. Let's look at a leadership example, Moses. He kept learning how to listen, guide, and make decisions under tough conditions, adjusting as he went until he successfully led the Israelites out of Egypt. Well, that's for today's episode. Did you find something useful in all this? Try out these 4 deliberate practice tips when you get a chance. Set goals, break it down, get feedback, and keep refining. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with someone who might need it too. Starting today, let's pay attention to deliberate practice. Build your own talent, turn the impossible into possible, and shake up your routine. Let your brain and body adapt to new skills and enrich your life. Wishing you peace and joy. See you next time.